I would say that the Michael Williamson has been an enormously beneficial addition
Mm.
because he understands what's at stake. He's emotionally invested. I would say on par with us. He lives and dies by that club. And many people, including myself, as I walk around London today, I will talk about this for as long as someone wants to talk about this. Like, it is my favorite subject. I mean, my kids are my favorite subject. Uh, but so I would say Michael Williamson being involved and understanding, like, that what's required of deadlines, I mean, look, I think nothing in this world gets done without constraint. Like,
Mm.
I think constraint is one of the most creative tools in the world because it forces you to think asymmetrically. It allows you to think outside the box. If you're spending too much time and too much money, you kind of ruin and murder innovation. And I think everyone at the club behind the scenes understands that. And on the field, we understand that. Phil, he's got a dressing room that I'd argue is the best dressing room in sports. And I say that unblinking to other
Mm.
professional athletes in other sports. Like, that room is a place where it is all for one and one for all, and it's like nothing else. And I think that's value. That's core values and actual value. He'll pass on a striker or some signing that he doesn't feel will work in the dressing room,
Mm.
and I don't blame him. I love that. And that's sort of what, behind the scenes, I feel like that's pretty congruent and consistent. So yeah, we have a lot to do. Like,
Yeah.
cop, and I was like, if you next year is devastating in some senses because we're going to lose like 3,000 seats.
Yeah.
You
And there's
know,
the training ground as well, of course, in terms of how I'm guessing you're as keen to get that sorted as all sort of Wrexham fans and Wrexham players are.
I mean, all of us are, everybody. That's a huge, I mean, just for sustainability, we need training grounds and an academy that
Mm.
is, that starts at sperm, and all the way to, I mean, because, if sperm is joining the academy, they're already 6 months behind elite status. Um,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, you really want to make sure that you're investing in the future because that's sustainability. That's in every way. I'm going to the Minnesota Vikings, hopefully their Minnesota Vikings training facility soon. I have a friend who knows the ownership group, and they're doing some pretty cutting edge stuff for recovery, and I kind of want to just see it, and again, it's value. Like, we're not going to be spending millions of dollars on, cold plunges when the players are like, fuck that. That's cold, man. I'm not getting in there. We're gonna, we're gonna spend the money what maximizes the fortunes on the field.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a big undertaking. I mean, I see it as goes much farther than just the club. It's community centers. It's like, what's the hub, Like, when do we get a train that pulls right up to from London to the grounds, So